Did you know that the Dark Lord Sauron wasn't always a force of evil? Before his reign of terror, he served the Valar as a master craftsman. Intrigued? This surprising twist is just the beginning of an epic tale of ambition and transformation. Dive into the untold story of how a desire for order led to his ultimate fall into darkness. What drove Mairon, the skilled Maya, to become the dreaded Dark Lord of Mordor? Join us as we uncover the secrets behind Sauron's journey from light to shadow. Stay tuned to explore the gripping saga of power, pride, and an insatiable quest for control.
No tears for Sauron in the night, on his path to lose the fight. Good forces took away his might, his sorrows hidden from the light.
Greetings, fellow travelers of Middle-earth. I am Blixie the Elf, your guide through the rich tapestry of tales that make up our world. Today, we embark on a journey to explore the dark and twisted history of one of fantasy's most iconic villains, Sauron. But did you know Sauron wasn't always known by that name? Throughout the ages, he bore many titles, each reflecting a different aspect of his power and influence. So gather round as we unravel the many names of Sauron. Our tale begins with Mairon, a Maya of exceptional skill and knowledge. As a spirit of the Ainur, Mairon served the Valar Ola, the master craftsman of the Valar. Renowned for his abilities in forging and magic, Mairon was unparalleled among his peers. He was meticulous, dedicated to his craft, and admired for his keen intellect and precision. Yet, beneath this admirable exterior, a seed of pride and desire for order grew within him. Mairon believed in the potential of perfection and order, viewing them as pathways to achieving greatness. However, this belief slowly turned into an obsession, whispering promises of power that would set him on a path of darkness. This desire to impose his vision led him to seek greater power, ultimately changing the fate of Middle-earth forever. What started as a quest for excellence soon became a quest for dominance, marking the beginning of his fall from grace. As the centuries passed, Mairon's ambition transformed into something more sinister. He took on a fair and alluring form, presenting himself to the world as Annatar, the Lord of Gifts. With this guise, he approached the elves of Eregion, a society renowned for its craftsmanship and wisdom. Annatar offered them his vast knowledge and skills, a gift too tempting to refuse. Little did they know, his true intent was insidious, to forge the rings of power and bind the free peoples of Middle-earth to his will. Annatar's deception was as masterful as his craft, his words sweet and persuasive. He played on the desires and aspirations of the elves, promising them knowledge and power beyond imagination. Yet, even the best laid plans have a way of unraveling. The elves, wise and perceptive, would ultimately see through his facade. This period marked a significant turning point, a moment when the mask of benevolence began to slip, revealing the darkness that lay beneath. Annatar's presence in Eregion sowed the seeds of great conflict, setting the stage for the battles that would follow. When the elves uncovered Annatar's true nature, they gave him a new name, Gorthaur, the Cruel. This name reflected the truth of his intentions and the cold malice that drove him. Gorthaur was no longer the benevolent lord offering gifts, but a force of cruelty and domination. This revelation marked the beginning of open warfare between Sauron and the elves, a conflict that would shape the very fabric of Middle-earth. Gorthaur's cruelty was boundless, and his ambition knew no limits. He unleashed his wrath upon the lands, determined to bend all to his will. The elves, understanding the magnitude of the threat, rallied against him, forging alliances that would endure the test of time. The battles that ensued were fierce and unrelenting, echoing across the ages. Gorthaur's name became synonymous with terror and oppression, a spectre that haunted the dreams of those who opposed him. His rise as Gorthaur, the Cruel, was a testament to the depths of his fall, a chilling reminder of the path that pride and ambition can lead one down. Though defeated, Sauron's story was far from over. He retreated into the shadows, biding his time and gathering his strength. In the dark depths of Dol Guldur, he took on a new identity, the Necromancer. Here, hidden from the watchful eyes of his enemies, he began to weave his web of darkness once more. The Necromancer was a master of shadow and deceit, a sorcerer of great and terrible power. From his fortress, he extended his influence across the land, corrupting all he touched. His presence was a blight upon Middle-earth, a shadow that loomed ever larger as his power grew. Yet despite his efforts to conceal his true nature, whispers of his return began to spread. The wise and the wary recognized the signs, understanding that the Necromancer was no mere sorcerer, but a harbinger of greater darkness. This period of concealment allowed Sauron to rebuild his strength, preparing for the day when he would emerge once more as a force to be reckoned with. The Necromancer's reign in Dol Guldur was a prelude to the greater battles yet to come, setting the stage for his ultimate return to power. At last, Sauron revealed himself in all his terrible glory as the Dark Lord of Mordor. No longer shrouded in mystery or hiding behind false names, he emerged as a singular force of evil. In the fiery depths of Mount Doom, he forged the One Ring, a weapon of ultimate power designed to rule over all others. With this ring, he sought to dominate all life, waging war against the free peoples of Middle-earth. The Dark Lord's reign was one of terror and oppression, as he marshaled vast armies to crush any who stood in his way. His eye was ever watchful, his reach extending far and wide. Yet despite his might, the free peoples of Middle-earth were not so easily subdued. They banded together, forging alliances that spanned races and regions, united by a common cause, to resist the tyranny of the Dark Lord. The battles that ensued were epic in scale, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to stand against him. Sauron, as the Dark Lord, represented the pinnacle of his ambition and the depths of his fall, a reminder that even the mightiest can be challenged by unity and hope. In the epic War of the Last Alliance, Sauron's ambitions were met with fierce resistance. Elves and men, led by the likes of Gil-galad and Elendil, united to face the Dark Lord in a battle that would decide the fate of Middle-earth. On the slopes of Mount Doom, Sauron was ultimately defeated, and the One Ring was cut from his hand. Though his spirit endured, his power was broken, and the shadow he cast over the land was lifted. But this was not the end of Sauron's tale. The ring, though lost, retained its dark influence, and as long as it existed, so too did the threat of Sauron's return. It wasn't until the ring's final destruction, many ages later, that Sauron, in all his names and forms, was banished from Middle-earth forever. His defeat serves as a timeless reminder of the corrupting nature of ambition and the enduring power of hope and unity. The alliances forged in this great conflict would echo through the ages, a testament to the strength found in standing together against evil. Sauron's demise marked the end of an era, a hard-won victory that ensured the continuation of freedom and peace in Middle-earth. From Mairon to the Dark Lord, Sauron's many names tell the story of his fall from grace and relentless pursuit of power. His legacy serves as a warning and a testament to the strength found in unity against evil. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the dark history of Middle-earth. Until next time, may your sword stay sharp and your feet ever wandering. Hey Hobbit fans, if you've enjoyed exploring these stories with me, consider carrying a piece of that adventure with you. Our exclusive Lord of the Rings parody shirts are available at parodyplanetstore.com. Whether you're drawn to the epic One Throne to Rule Them All mashup, the hilariously sleepy Board of the Rings with snoozing elves and hobbits, or the snarky Board of the Rings Meetings of Power, there's something for every fan. Additionally, I'm excited to share my latest single, No Tears for Sauron, now available on Spotify and all major music services. It's a tribute to the untold tales and the enduring legacy of Middle-earth. Rock on, Middle-earthers!
From the ashes and the flame, he whispers now the lost the game. Once feared the